Hey guys, how's it going? If you've been living under a rock, I am going to be doing a quick preview of Crimson Desert, a game that I am super excited about. It looks amazing, and I'm just going to get straight into the trailer reaction. Then we're going to talk a little bit about the specs, and we're going to talk a little bit about my expectation and what you guys think. Let's go.
It's time. To take back what was stolen.
Okay, so it looks like a mainline story.
So, you're finally here. You were expecting me?
Well, you Greymanes are a hard lot to kill, clawing your way back from death's door over and over.
Oh yeah.
How'd you do it? Let's find out, shall we?
Elements. That looks good. Oh man. Okay, boss fights. Okay. Ooh, look at that terrain you had. Oh wow. Wow. Okay, was that a musket? What? Okay. Yo, that okay, crowd control. Wow. Wow. Fire sword. Grapple hook? Oh wow, okay, that gives me Zelda vibes. Look at the dragon, kind of gives me Game of Thrones vibes. Oh, a jetpack? Oh man, look at that bro, a jetpack. That's awesome. Okay, that is definitely Breath of the Wild. Zelda. Puzzles. Sparkles. Puzzles. Spikes. Wow. Look at the scale. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wow. Now, if that doesn't get you excited, I don't know exactly what will, but let's go ahead and break this down just a little bit, frame by frame, just to see what we're kind of looking at, guys. You know, I definitely want to talk about some things. There's a lot of stuff to unpack there. This is the official launch trailer, so if you guys want to check that out, link will be in the bio. Okay, so Pearl Abyss is the developer.
To take back what was stolen.
Now he came in and said it's time to take back what was stolen. I would imagine that has something to do with the story. It'll probably tie into the story. We don't exactly know what the story is. We do know that the main protagonist, his name, or, you know, the main character, his name is Cliff. And I know that his community kind of got scattered, and he's trying to bring it all back together. But I believe that has something to do with the mainline story.
So, you're finally here. You were expecting me?
Well, you Greymanes are a hard lot to kill, clawing your way back from death's door over and over. How'd you do it? Let's find out.
Right
shall
here.
We?
Electricity, guys. So this is something that Pearl Abyss has talked about multiple times, and they've been pretty clear about elements being part of the combat system. Now, they do, so far, I've seen electricity, I've seen water, I've seen air, and I've seen fire. So there's definitely going to be some variety of how you do your combinations of attacks using the elements around you. And I think that is a really good concept in the game. If it's done correctly, we'll see when the full release comes out and we dive into it a little bit deeper. But so far, it looks pretty good, chat. Wow. Right here, chat. World boss. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a world boss, or I don't know if this is going to be a story boss. I know that the Pearl Abyss has confirmed over 90-something bosses in the world. That's a lot, okay? So whether you fight every single boss or it forces you to fight every single boss, I don't think it will, but at the same time, I believe that it's going to open the door for you to be able to, you know, choose your own path and fight certain bosses. I'm super excited to see the mechanics that they bring. I'm super excited to see what they do with exactly how you approach the combat, if that makes sense. I know that Pearl Abyss has said that there is no difficulty scale on this. You're going to have to basically level up. You're going to have to grind a little bit just to kind of get the gear that you want to face these opponents, man. So I'm super excited to see how you put it all together, the different combinations of elements and different weapons that you might be able to bring into the boss battles. It really gets me fired up, and I don't know what you guys think. Drop down in the comments what kind of weapons you're going to be bringing into the first boss battle. Wow. So Pearl Abyss has been very clear about the terrain and how the size of the map. Now, the size of the map has been confirmed that it is extremely large. It's going to be quite big, a little bigger than Red Dead Redemption 2 if you want to compare a title. They have said that they pride themselves on wherever you see, you can go in this game. Now, is that always a good thing? I don't think so. Sometimes there could be some open worlds that are a little bit bland, but if Pearl Abyss did this the correct way, took their time with the terrains, handcrafted villages and all this kind of stuff, I believe that it's going to knock our socks off, dude. I think it's going to be something great. I think it's going to be something to experience. I would definitely recommend taking your time and just enjoying the scenery. These graphics are going to be insane, especially if you have a higher end PC, which we're going to go over later. But guys, I just, let's keep rolling, man. This is already just looking great. Now this guy looks like a world boss. I could be wrong, but I'm about 60% sure that this just might be an open world boss that you might have to fight. It looks like he is fighting in front of a village, so I don't know if you're protecting, I don't know if you're attacking, I don't know. I have no idea, but the concept looks great. I'm ready to dive in and fight this guy. Wow, okay, crowd control. So we previously talked about the crowd control mechanics. It feels like you're going to be fighting mobs in this game, so you're gonna have to have some type of way to to crowd control them, and I'm actually really excited the fact that Pearl Abyss went above and beyond and made a way that you can use the elements to do crowd control rather than just a stomp or a push or whatever the case may be. So I'm excited to see how they implement that into the combat system, but wow. Fire sword. Now this right here, wow, okay, so if you played Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild, you know exactly where I'm going with this. This is a grapple hook, my brothers and sisters in Christ. It looks like you're going to be able to manipulate the world with your grapple hook in certain, and maybe puzzles or whatever the case may be. And if you guys have played those titles of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. And that was definitely a sought at mechanic in the game that was very popular. So I'm glad Pearl Abyss might be doing their own spin on that, and it looks great. It does. It looks great. Dragon back. Wow. A freaking jetpack. Look at this. This man was flying. Look at this. Look at this. Hold on, chat. Look at this man right here getting ready to fly. Jetpack. There's machinery in this game, along with riding on the backs of dragons, attacking outposts. This is insanity that they're able to pull all these types of stuff together, because it kind of appeases to different crowds. You know what I'm saying? If you're a tech guy, you might want to do some technology. If you're more of a grounds guy, you can ride horses. The mounts in this game have been confirmed to be a lot, chat. It looks like there's bears, there's horses, there's jetpacks, there's hot air balloons, there's dragons. There's all kind of stuff in this game that might appease to you. If one of these does, guys, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be great. Puzzles in the sky. That right there, chat. This right here is definitely Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, taken directly from them. This looks like a puzzle. He was using this grapple hook right here to turn this. So you see how he gripped on this and he was able to turn it. I would assume that that's some kind of mechanic and some kind of puzzle that you're going to have to solve. And the puzzles in this game are probably going to be pretty amazing. Secrets. Wow. This is the scale that I'm talking about on this game right here. This scale looks amazing. This is, once again, I know I keep repeating myself, but Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, the fact that you're able to dive off a cliff and just dive down into the world and look at the beautiful scenery, that is absolutely beautiful. And this does confirm a little bit about Pearl Abyss's, if you see it, you can go there. So I'm assuming all these islands in the back, we're going to be able to explore those somehow, some way. We're going to be able to get to them and look on top of them, and maybe there's some cave systems in there or something. Just an idea, Pearl Abyss. Just an idea. I don't know. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, so if that doesn't get you excited, then I don't know exactly what will. But I'm going to tell you something right now. We're going to go over the specs a little bit because you guys are wondering, okay, when can I play this game? When does this game drop? This game drops on March 19th, 2026, but the preloads as I'm recording this video are available right now. If you want to go ahead and download this game, you can go ahead and purchase the game. It's a full-fledged game, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be able to pre-download right now. So go ahead and pre-download it. If you guys are wondering a little bit about it, I'll bring up the map so you guys can see about the release dates and the release times. It does look like your preload starts on March 17th for the United States and this side of the world. When you go over into Europe and different countries, it looks like it's going to be March 18th will be the start of the pre-launch. Now guys, I'm going to give you guys just a quick second just to take a screenshot on this if you guys are curious about what times and what days and all that. It's pretty much got all the information that you could ever need. It looks like Los Angeles will be releasing on 3 p.m. on the 19th, New York time looking at 6 p.m., Dallas 5 p.m. It looks like London 10 p.m., Paris 11 p.m., Berlin 11 p.m. It looks like Dubai at 2 o'clock in the morning on the 20th, guys, right? Because this is the next day. Tokyo looks like 7 a.m. and Sydney looks about 9 a.m. Now, you're wondering, okay, it drops, whatever the case may be. What about my platform? What can my platform handle? Okay, so I'm going to go over that a little bit. Pearl Abyss has been under a little bit of scrutiny about not releasing the specs for the PC side and the console side and what it's going to look like when you play on quality mode and performance mode. So if you guys had any curiosity about that right now, we're going to clear it up right now. We're going to clear the air. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead. These are the PC specifications about what kind of console or PC you may have, what's the minimum, and what's the ultra. Okay, so the minimum, guys, I'm going to go ahead for your PC. Now, if you don't have this, please don't come down in the comments and tap into how I'm a terrible person, all right? I'm just giving you guys the information that you guys need, okay? The minimum requirement for the PC, you have to have upskip for 1080p, 30 frames per second. The GPU, you're going to have an AMD Radeon RX 5500 XT. The NVIDIA GeForce GTX will be 1060. Now, the CPU, you're going to have AMD 5 Ryzen 2 600X and the Intel i5 8500. That's your minimum PC requirements. You need 16 gigs of RAM. You need Windows 10, 64-bit to 22H2 or newer. And you need, for storage, you need 150 gigabytes SSD will be required. So that's about the size of the game. So just so you guys have an idea. Now you're asking, what if I got a beef boy? What if I got a beefy boy? What can I do? So Ultra is going to be at 4K, 60 frames per second. You're going to need an AMD Ryzen RX 9070 XT. NVIDIA GeForce will be RTX 5070, and your AMD Ryzen 7700X Intel i5 with a 1300K. So that's kind of your minimum and your ultra. If you fall somewhere in between that on your PC settings or your PC hardware, you should be fine, guys. You should be able to run this at least at minimum. At the minimum, low, recommended, high. You guys can take a screenshot right there. If you have any other questions, it'll be able to answer it. A little side note, don't blow your PC up, guys. Come on, I know you guys are like to push it out there, but just be smart, okay? But you can do what you want. Anyway, PlayStation 5, PlayStation Pro, Xbox Series S, and Xbox Series X. What does that mean for us? What does it mean for us? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. For the PlayStation 5, if you want to play on performance mode, you're going to play at 1080p, 60 frames per second with the ray tracing being low. Now, the quality is a little bit more upscaled. You're going to be playing at 1440p, 30 frames per second, and your ray tracing will be high. Now, switching over to the PlayStation 5 Pro, it looks like your performance will be upscaled 4K from 1080p, upgraded PSSR. So you're going to be getting 60 frames, VSync, 60 plus frames on your VRR. Ray tracing will be high. So that is kind of a little quality insurance on the PlayStation 5 Pro. You know, it's slightly better than the regular performance mode. On your quality for 4K, you're going to be getting 30 frames on the VSync, and ray tracing will be ultra. Now, for your Xbox Series S and your Xbox Series X, obviously they're right there. You're going to be getting, for the S, you're going to be getting 720p, ray tracing off. On your quality, you're going to be getting 1080p, ray tracing off. For your Xbox Series X, you're going to get 1080p, ray tracing low, and quality is going to be 4K, 30 frames, ray tracing high. Take a screenshot. It's right there for you guys. And then your MacBook specifications, I'll just bring those up for you guys who have Mac. Please take a screenshot. I will give you a second just to kind of get a screenshot there. Now, I know that was kind of a lengthy conversation. I understand. I'll just give you guys my honest opinion about what I think this game is going to be. I am absolutely looking forward to this game. I'm the type of streamer that absolutely loves open world games that are story driven, whatever the case may be. I'm there. I've played them all. I will be dropping my official review once we dive deep into the game to see exactly what I think the highs and the lows of this game are, what they might be able to improve, and please give me a comment down below about what you guys want to see in this game, and maybe something that when you play the game you might not like. So I want to know the ups, I want to know the downs, and what you guys think. So also I'll add a little side note. Twitch is doing some drops. Week 1, it looks like they're going to be doing 60 minutes on Twitch, up to 300 minutes. These are your rewards. Now, a little side note, all of the rewards cannot be, you can't change the color on them. Now, week 2 is your 60 to 180 minutes, and these are the rewards that you're going to be getting if you guys are interested in that. Coming off of that, I will tell you guys that I will be live streaming this game from the start to the finish. I'm going to absolutely enjoy it. Regardless if I don't enjoy it, I'm going to be telling you guys my honest opinion on the game once I get my hands on it and able to deep dive into the actual what Crimson Desert is and what the developers were looking to get. Truly, I do appreciate you guys so much for stopping by. Quick reminder that I will be live on Twitch. I will be live on TikTok. Those will be down below. So please give me a follow on this channel. It really does help me grow. Hit that notification bell one more time, and I'm gonna leave you guys with the trailer one more time, no commentary, and then we'll end the video. Thank you guys so much. I love y'all, and have a good day.
It's time. To take back what was stolen. So, you're finally here. You were expecting me?
Well, you Greymanes are a hard lot to kill, clawing your way back from death's door over and over. How'd you do it? Let's find out, shall we?